Be calling you a radical. I want to explain Fuktonium. Fuktonium is a plasma. Is a plasma. This is important. The energy, it's unarguable. People used to laugh at me in the early days of Fukushima. These are full blown out meltdowns. They're lying. They're lying. Took me a year and a half. Kevin Blanch, I'm the only one that called this full blown out meltdowns. Freaking these liars, Gundershill, Busby. Oh, Kevin Camps. Oh my God. Make you throw up, won't it? So, look, everything's been done. It's all a cliche. Everything's been done in the art world, in the science world. It's all been done. Let's just keep regurgitating these salt reactors. New scale. Let's just keep going. That's just a pork, just a ripoff. That's because of Price Anderson, free money. You know about Price Anderson? The Congressional Act? That's most likely what killed him. He freaked out so hard about when they were trying to force that down everybody's throat. It's called the Immunity Act. They get free money out the fucking door. Trump's the biggest fucking nuclear pork. By the way, the worst president who ever lived by a billion times is Donald J. Trump. He passed Obama. Fucking these last 20 years, fuck. So it's a plasma. It's a gas. Everything's been done. Here's the baby boomer, the echo boomer. Even the youngins. Whatever they're called. I call them the post-ignorance generation. Skiers who can't ski. You don't believe me? Come skiing with me. I'll show you. They dress up in their gear. Freaking whatever. Come sit in the lodge. Surfers who can't surf. Oh, you don't believe me? Come down to Tourmaline with me. Anytime. I'll show you. Sit up there and float on their board. You see if there's no such thing as a fat surfer, by the way. I'm talking shape beasts, real ones. It's all mental masturbation. Ask Jeffrey Toobin. That dude always gave me the fucking creeps. Always gave me the creeps. I'm a butcher, what's a cow? I'm a baker, what's a fucking cake? I'm an environmentalist. I'm an anti-nuclear. I'm a human rights activist. What's Fukushima? Because guess what? Something happened that's never happened before. Never. Didn't happen in Chernobyl. Didn't happen at Santa Susana. Didn't happen at 3 Mile Island. Didn't happen at Mayak. Full blown out nuclear meltdowns. Oh, it happened. The day that changed the world forever. 3/11s. Now think about that. 3/11s. And then I go in that same year to the Bone Marrow Transplant Center on 11/11/11. My place in time. The elasticity of time. Fuktonium is a plasma. I used to say all the time, it's going to push this energy, this plasma, as they dump water into the Pacific Ocean. It's going to it's going to take out the plankton. And then big fish eat little fish. Breaking news, fish swim. Every word that I hypothesize, that's what good scientists do. First, you hypothesize. I had a dream when I was an 11-year-old boy, Albert Einstein said, about light bent. He stuck to that. Wasn't a very good mathematician. By the way, married his own cousin because he said she was a good cook. The monster he was married to the first time. Whoa. They're like these nuclear monsters now. Fukushima's never happened. Would that explain scientists are mystified, baffled, stumped, perplexed, bewildered, alarmed? Yeah, it would explain some of it, but most of it is just because the nuclear cartel, because of Price Anderson, they own the universities. They own the media. And you got no integrity in this country. You got no critical thinking. You got nothing. So I said it's going to dry out the fucking trees. Pine trees hold radiation in their needle. I'm the first guy that started reporting that also. It's going to cause a synergistic effect as this plasma mixes in with Roundup, geoengineering, chemtrailing, auto emissions, airplane exhaust, getting your slave-made goods from fucking China with the lowest grade fuel coming across. And it's going to mix all together, and it's going to cause a thing which I named Fuktonium. Oh, no, plutonium's how old? It's very real. It's a free radical. Think about my place in time, Einstein. How's it possible I get AML leukemia de novo, which is extremely radical and rare, which is basically non-Hodgkin's lymphoma? It's the same disease, AML leukemia de novo, presents in a tumor, but it's a death sentence. No bone marrow transplant and I'm alive. My place in time. It's a gas. The sun can give you cancer from 93 million miles away. Oh, if anybody tells you we know everything that comes out, they're a fucking liar. We have no clue what these elements are off the sun. We know some, you know. It's a plasma. It's a gas. Livermore, California, which, by the way, Kamala Harris is Kamala. It's Kamala. Kamala Harris. That's coming from her mother, by the way. Mother, the epidemiologist at Livermore. Oh, yeah. What is their logo there? Bringing star power to Earth. I've protested there so many times. So this plasma, you can't see it. You can't taste it. You can't smell it. Oh, it's a gas. John Holdren, who's the mastermind of the cover-up of Fukushima, he calls himself a nuclear plasma physicist. I'll show you the plasma. So I says it's going to actually cause the atmosphere to catch fire. I remember being in California after the first round of fires. And they're like, well, we thought, I talked to a fireman, and he's like, at Station 21. I'm friends with the firemen at Station 21 in New York and the firemen at Station 21 at PB. By the way, the ones at PB now are dicks. I says, I'll trade you. I mean, God, they really... Thank you. This heroism's gone to their fucking head. Fuck, you get a paycheck, shut the fuck up. It looks like the fucking cops. Heroes. Fuck, they ain't heroes. They're a gang. Fuck, just like the nuclear energy crime syndicate. It's a fucking crime syndicate. Defund them. Demilitarize them. Fuck, unbelievable what you've allowed this happen. Fucking... high-stepping fucking down Pennsylvania Avenue. I'll be there soon. I need funding. You know, I have a PayPal link on my Facebook, or excuse me, on my YouTube front page where that picture is. You know, me hitting the soup can. There's a PayPal link. No one ever uses it. You know, my GoFundMe page. I'm working on my teeth. I got to get some more money rained up for this trip, but... this fireman says, well, we originally thought that this was different people working with cell phones and they all lit these fires at once. I says, and you fun learned you're full of shit, which I said. They all started at once, and it's unarguable fact because the atmosphere caught fire. It's plasma. Static electricity from power lines started these fires. And, you know, when the atmosphere becomes so fucking ripe that it catches fire, you think we got a toxic hellhole? Fucking Americana, don't drink the water. Manifest destiny on chemo. By the way, Einstein was fucking right about everything. You know, the more I know... I mean, I really was fascinated with his mind when I was young. You know, Kevin Mandelbrot. I was always fascinated with Mandelbrot. I mean, he's always been in my head. Fractal physics. I mean, really, you think about it, all Mandelbrot did, it's amazing. You want to talk about change the world, all he did was take, you know, your round fucking rabbit ears off your TV and he just bent it. And he changed the whole fabric of quantum physics and realized that it's not a fucking structured fucking grid. Oh, it's a gas. It's a plasma. It's a sun. So Livermore, bringing star power to Earth, 93 million miles away. By the way, where I live is the skin cancer capital of the world. High altitude. Rocky Mountain High. Oh, here comes the sun. Right over the top of the mighty Mount Ogden. I live on the ancient lake floor. What a 10,000 foot fucking peak. I get to look at it every morning. Oof. I like how they say Utah, the Ute word for top of the mountain. Bullshit. Slang made up. Idaho, sunlight racing down the face. Nope, again, slang word, bullshit. Fucking, oh, we were never taught that. What happened to the, I remember old guy I was talking to recently, and he says, God, I grew up in West Weber my whole life, whatever, and I never even heard the word Shoshone until I was like 60. I says, bullshit. The fucking wigwams are right here behind our fucking house. Oh, we were taught. It's just what you want to hear. I mean, let's go watch Doug Sands. He has a fucking video on earthquake, fuck. Oh, earthquakes don't happen. By the way, that earthquake happened on Sandy Point, which is right next to the Russian peninsula where the fucking everything washed up dead. Coincidence? Everything's a coincidence. Tide pools collapse post-Fukushima. Livermore, California, bringing star power to Earth. By the way, Kamala's mother was an epidemiologist, a cancer research PhD. That's a big piece of my work. I mean, She broke ranks. She turned on him. A lot of... You want to see great activists? Just Google the anti-nuclear activists in India. When I stay in Vienna, I stay with the Nuclear Lies documentarian. He's Indian. He worked for the IAEA. He was a muck-muck. Those women in India, they are fucking fierce. They're the greatest. He said he worked on the Chernobyl study. He says, our study come back 4.4 million, and that was in just 3 years into the catastrophe. He says they just forced us to, the head of the IAEA forced us to change the decimal point because it's a mob. It's where all the money, because they opened the spigot on the Manhattan Project. And he says, you better shut that fucking spigot off. Beware of the nuclear industrialized complex. Fuktonium's a gas. And that's exactly, get out your Geiger. How can you detect something you don't even know what it is? This is exactly what it is, because it's all been before. It's mental masturbation. It's skiers who can't ski, surfers who can't surf, fucking scientists who can't do field work, fucking scientists who can't hypothesize. Fucking, it's as obvious as a scar across my face. Fuktonium is a gas. That's what it is. It's in the ocean. It is the blob. I'm the first guy that started reporting there was a fucking blob. I mean, all this I'm first on. Why? Because I am the real scientist. Because I had a dream when I was an 11-year-old boy. And that's a fact. I had a fucking dream that this was going to fucking happen. I've always held on to that fucking dream. I've always had a dream the year 2000 was going to come along and everything was going to fracture. My happy life was going to be over. 11 days in, Annika dies. That Chernobyl girl. Oh, it's a gas. Oh, here comes the sun up over fucking. It's bringing star power to Earth. There's 3 stars pushed into the Pacific Ocean, burrowing in. They're 6,500 miles away from the California. Oh, it takes 42 days to go. Oh, really? How come that bridge from fucking the Fukushima disaster landed on Gold Birch, Oregon in fucking 6 days? Fucking Sacramento, Cal Berkeley leaked me all these fucking studies in the early days. I got everything leaked to me. You wouldn't believe the shit I got. They were picking up fucking cesium and iodine in their fucking dishes at Berkeley within hours of the Fukushima. It's called the fucking jet stream. Ocean currents move left to right. Jet stream move. Breaking news. Fish fucking swim. It's a gas. It's a plasma. Every time I think of you, baby. Where'd you sleep last night? Don't you fucking lie to me. I slept in the dead fucking pines where the sun from Fukushima, Japan. Oh, they always shine. 3/11, the day that changed the world. Thomas Hart Benton right here. Golden Spike Day, May 10th, 1869. Manifest destiny on chemo. I envision someday a statue of Christopher Columbus standing on the highest mountain fucking peak. He's pointing right there to the mighty Mount Ogden. That whistle you can hear in a lot of my videos, that's the trestle across the Great Salt Lake. Oh, they did a number on the Great Salt Lake, this Great Mosh. They fucking absolutely destroyed it. Again, this gas is hot. It's going to fucking make the Great Salt Lake go dry. It's going to cause a heat bubble over the western United States. It's going to cause the tide pools to fucking collapse. It's going to fucking break this fucking eco chain. Kevin Blanch. March 2011. First you hypothesize the knowledge. Then you do the fucking field work, 9 years included. It's going to give you cancer. It's going to give you cancer. I get cancer. Into a bone marrow transplant center on 11/11/11. Given 2 months to fucking, so sick that I couldn't have a transplant. Walked the entire coast, not the Pacific, the coast of California, multiple times. Sleeping up. Thank you everybody who has supported this fucking historic work. But I have very little fucking support. You know, the few people that do, but you think about all the fucking money that's out there. Go send a check to Greenpeace. Go give fucking Sierra Club a fucking check. Those sellouts. Fucking all of them. So I'm headed to DC. I need to raise fucking money. Back fucking drilling on my fucked up teeth from the chemo. Remember most of my tide pool work that I did? I had a Feldorg valve. I was born with a heart murmur. Think about that. Here she comes. Keep it going, Kev. It's a gas. It's a plasma. Think about the nuclear energy crime syndicate attacking me. All I've ever had is this YouTube camera. That's all I've ever had. Because academia turned their fucking back on me. Everybody turned their fucking back on me. That's how they fucking play in this fucking country. You know, they play fucking dirty. You know, by the way, comfortability is not... Some woman told me you can never be too comfortable. I says, that's the opposite of the fucking truth. Fucking... Comfortability is not the zenith of life. Comfortability is a fucking death sentence. And by the way, when you get cancer, and everyone's going to get it, you need to fight. You need to fight these fuckers that gave it to you. You need to fucking really toe-to-toe, face-to-face. You know, you need to Muhammad Ali these fuckers. You know, and go at it. Say my name. Say my name. Say my name, fuckheads. You know, the Nuclear Energy Crime Syndicate? And I know this because I've dealt with these losers for so long. When they get sick and they get cancer, these new scale types and these fucking DOE types and all these people, they all know that nuclear's a sham from hell. When they get sick, because they know subconsciously, and they just die so fast. She's got my back. Einstein said that hell, after all his, and he's a very religious guy, he was, trying to prove quantum physics into God. He said that he thought that hell was a black hole. I totally agree with that. Bringing star power to Earth. All these people, I've watched it. I've watched it. And everybody says, oh, their money will say, no, it won't. I've watched it. Their souls go so fast. And the old timers used to call it your constitution. They don't have one. They don't have one. And it takes them. Come on, old soul. You can come. Have some patience. George ain't gonna let me tend them fucking rabbits. Oh, it's Freudian. Oh, is it fucking Freudian? Doc Ricketts, Blanche. Dead Tide Pool Jumping. Bob Beeman, Blanche. 2020 to 2021 games. Where'd you sleep last night? Don't you fucking lie. I slept in the dead fucking pines of the sun from Fukushima, Japan. Oh, it always shines. Here comes the sun. It's a gas. It's a plasma. It's a sun. Can't see it. Can't smell it. Can't taste it. Oh, does it burn? It's all been done before. It's all been done before. Skiers who can't ski. Surfers who can't surf. Scientists who can't do field work. Mental masturbation. Ask Jeffrey Toobin. I always fucking... That guy creeped me out so fucking hard. The Nine. What a creep. This is your freaking sophisticated, intelligent writers. If you're going... Let me tell you, in the science world, if mommy's calling you Jeffrey, if you go by Jeffrey... Remember Jeffrey, I'm melting? I'm a melting, flying two planes, the cover-up of Fukushima, Kingpin, the CEO of GE, and he gets away with it. She gonna come up this morning? Oh, she'll come up. How come you got a gargoyle on your roof? To ward off fucking evil spirits. To ward off the fucking nuclear energy. That's Madame Curie. No, that's Pierre. Pierre Curie was murdered, most likely. You know, oh, he slipped on the fucking raining. À Paris. Est-ce que vous parlez français? No? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Yeah? His head ran over. Madame Curie was a big denier. She went along with the winning team. Mowed off fucking 30% of her life. Radioactive. Radioactive. What's on the sun? We don't know. It's going to peek right over the peak this morning, ain't it? I hope this camera does some justice for it. Hang in there, Kev. There's the plasma. God, she's got a nice purple rim on her. The Fuktonium fucking sunset we're getting through the Fuktonium fires. You can see the gas. You can see the blob. I'm the first guy that started talking about you could see the fucking blob. Come on, old soul. It's gonna come right there, right in the fucking, there it is. There she is. Here she comes. You must be pagan. Oh yeah? Go look at the top of the Mormon fucking temple and tell me if they ain't. Fucking the evolution, the hijacking. American manufactured Jesus. I'm going to see him. No, you're not. There it is. She's going to peek right over the top. It's all coincidence. Tide pools collapse. Fucking Fuktonium fires. And right into the fucking map. Right, that map that plumes out of my mouth. There it is. Right there. That original fucking plume gas map. I mean, they can attack me. They can go after me because there's something inside of me I have that they will never have. Oh, I have the light. It shines inside of me. You will never take that from me. Man could tell 1,000 lies. I've learned my lesson well. Buesler, Holdren, Camps, Gundershill. How about Helen Caldecott? Right to my face in New York City. Kevin, you can't use the word Fukushima at my symposium. What? I'm a butcher, what's a cow? I'm a baker, what's a cake? I'm a fisherman, what's a boat? I'm an anti-nuclear activist. I'm a scientist. What's Fukushima? I told her that right to her face. Ask Noam Chomsky. He was standing right next to me when I said it. Boy, the plasma's going good this morning. It can heal you. It can make you strong. Not enough of that sun, and you'll die. Too much, and you'll die. Pine trees know it. Oh, what a nice plasma rim. Right on the peak, huh? There it is. Whoa. She's up, baby. Perfect. Perfect. It's a gas. That gas can save you, and that gas can kill you. It's the ultimate choice in all of humanity and all of life is Fukushima. And we've seen the choice everybody made. Fukushima denials a death sentence. Beautiful. Stand tuned.